Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to an episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 2019. We are continuing our new Woodshire start from scratch map. Currently doing some silage just to kind of supplement, well, give us Kickstarter income, maybe the better way to say it, until we can start moving on to some cows and other things. So we'll get this trailer filled up here. I did fast forward through the nighttime by just filling up silage and just fast forwarding time. So I didn't go like into the house or anything like that. So I have been filling up silage this entire time, but I wanted to kind of get through the nighttime quickly. So I decided not to record that little bit. Hopefully that is okay. Guess if it's not okay, I can't do anything about it now. We'll get this trailer filled up. We'll get it parked over there, and then we're going to go. We actually started, as you can see, there's a tractor over there stopped right now. Actually, two tractors, as you can see. We're going to get those emptied out here momentarily. Oh, I guess we're done. I did not realize he was done. All right, get you topped off, and then we will go grab our semi and start picking up some trailers. It's like I'm getting a little bit of a lagginess all of a sudden. It's kind of weird. Guess that's, I'm sure that's being picked up by the video too, so I apologize for that. I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like he was not able to get around this tree over here, so we'll get him to pick this up here in a little bit. It's all going to be all right. And we're just going to harvest off this field. That way we can combine it with the field below it, number 28. And then we'll get it everything replanted all over again. Because of my fast forwarding, I did start this when the grass, where the crop was still green, but because of my fast forwarding, it has now become harvest time. But it doesn't make any difference. There's no less crop when it's harvest ready versus when it's not. Oh, and I just realized. Oh no, we're good. I was gonna say that field up there is also ready to go. Let's make sure I didn't like overshoot it. But yeah, we'll go get our other harvester started on the grass crop up there, which is awesome. I was actually watching a video yesterday. Maybe it was the day before, but anyway, sometime in the last couple of days, I was watching a video of some cow farmers doing some actual real life silaging, and it was actually pretty funny how similar it was to what we're actually doing here in the game. They even had a Claas tractor or a Claas harvester just like we do, so it was like, oh, that's our tractor, or our harvester. So it was pretty cool. Let me get this guy started real quick. But yeah, no, it was pretty awesome to watch them, dump it into the silage bunkers, I should say. And they actually got to watch them smush it down as best they could with the tractors. They actually used like a kind of almost like a steamroller type of thing, but it had like a different type of roller on the front that was a little bit better at smacking stuff down. It was kind of interesting to watch. Let's make sure the straw swath is out. It is. That way we're getting some grass from this. And go to town. And there comes the grass. Very, very nice. All right. So we got that coming out. That will help us out for sure. Be able to get that grass turned into hay so that we can potentially feed our cows. Or horses, whichever. Probably the cows first, actually. Actually, I don't know, because the horses, if the sooner we get them started, the sooner they start kind of developing up to that, max fitness level and are worth, a big old chunk of money. So we'll have to look at, I'll think about it here in a second. I think we will be buying something today, though. We don't have a ton of money, but I think we have enough that we can at least get one of the animal sets started today. Have to get us a, I was going to say we have to get us a straw picker-upper or a grass picker-upper, but I forgot we already have one over there. Oh, yeah. We have one right there, that Klaus one. Guess we would have had to have, because we did pick up a whole bunch of straw for stuff as well. All right, let's get over here. This bunker's not gonna be super full, but we will, once we get this field picked up, we'll just go ahead and cover this bunker as best as it is. Whatever's in here, probably be, I don't know, maybe 250, 300,000, something like that. Might be more than that. There might be more stuff on that field than I'm thinking. It's hard to estimate sometimes. Definitely getting a little bit of lagginess, and I'm not sure what's causing that, but I don't know. There was an OBS update that I updated today, and there's a possibility it's doing something to like use up more processor bandwidth or something. Who knows? All right, so this guy's gonna be ready to go here momentarily. Let's jump over to actually, let's grab our other tractor. That one. This big old bad boy. Get him to go pull the trailer. Yeah, definitely getting some weird lag. Like I normally get just a flat 60 frames per second. That's just what it kind of peaks at. Technically, if I adjusted settings, I could get the frame rate to go higher if I wanted to, but I think I had it set a certain way for a reason. I can't remember exactly why. I mean, I record at 60 frames per second on the video, so running the game at 60 frames per second seems like, why not? But for some reason right now, it's dropping down to 40, 48, 50. I have no idea what's causing it to drop right now. I may have to do a restart after this. Hopefully I can at least get through this video and not too problematic. Seeing as I used to record videos at 30 frames per second, you would think that it dipping down to 45, 48, something like that would not be super bad, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little more noticeable, especially since I'm recording at 60. So I think the combo will make it look a little jerky, but hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, I wish I understood what was going on. Maybe my computer's just having some issues, or who knows, maybe Windows isn't downloading an update or something goofy. You never know these days. But again, it could also just be OBS using up more resources than normal. In fact, I might check that here in just a second. Because it's actually starting to bother me. I pay good money for a nice, expensive computer. Let's see here. Task Manager, how are you doing? No, I'm only sitting at 26% on the CPU, 34% on the memory. Let me just drag this over to where I can see it while I'm actually in game, because obviously tabbed out sometimes it'll change resource allocations. What's the frame rate am I seeing in there? See, it's still sitting at 53 frames per second right now. I don't know what's going on. How's my graphics card looking? GPU is completely ceilinged out. Huh. Something must have changed with my OBS settings when I did the update, because it does not normally cap out my CPU quite this much, or at all. Yeah. Or my GPU, did I say CPU? It doesn't normally cap out my GPU. Okay. Well, can I limp through this video or not? Let's see here. I mean, maybe I'll try, but that definitely annoys me. Maybe I should not have done the OBS upgrade. Seemed like I had some good stuff in it, but it's going to slow down my GPU for gameplay. That is not fun. Huh. It was definitely only when I kicked off the recording as well. So, because of when I was sitting here just messing around, fast forwarding through time, it was not having this much trouble. So definitely an OBS thing. All right, let's grab our trailer over here. Looks like that guy is ready. Over here, it's actually dropped down a little bit. It's only in certain places. Like it's almost like certain pieces of equipment are. That doesn't make any sense. If that's the case, then it's definitely not a. Can't imagine that's an OBS thing, unless there's just less action over here for. Well, no, because OBS would. Yeah. It's got to be. Maybe it's a combo. Maybe OBS is still using more resources than normal, but as I'm jumping around to different areas and graphically, the graphics card is needing to render more kind of detail on the video game. Maybe the combination is capping it out more than it used to. So it could still be an OBS thing, but it is interesting that over here on this stuff, it seems to be perfectly fine. You guys can't see frame rate. I don't think it records. No, it doesn't look like it. But I have the frame rate in the top left corner of the screen, so it tells me where I'm sitting. I think it's a Steam overlay thing, which I guess doesn't get recorded in the game. Oh well, like I said, I'll limp through this video at least. I say limp. I mean, it's not like it's terrible, but I'll get through this video and then I'll figure it out before the next video, hopefully. Pretty sure our other harvester is full now. That's like right over here. Something in this area. And they're almost done. These guys are about to run into each other here momentarily, but they'll be all right. Was this our fourth load? So this will be about what, 20, 25, 26,000 chaff? $26,600 or 20. I said 26,000. What I meant to say was 260,000. I was trying to say, I said the wrong the wrong value. Let's just grab you and have you back up. Come over here to this other spot. Let that guy finish that path up. Alrighty, so this field's done. Not bad. We'll get the stuff dropped off. We will get our plow guys going here shortly. There's one and number two. See, we almost had another full trailer load, right? So this can be just over. Well, that was weird. My controller didn't register my turn, or maybe it registered too much and turned too far. But yeah, so should be right at what, 300,000, which isn't bad, honestly. That's pretty good load for a single field. We'll take it. Actually, gonna be a little bit more than that. We're at 284, so about 320. Your grass, you're about to be emptied. Let's go get you dropped off real quick. Get that harvester emptied out. I'll say this, there's definitely a lot of stuff happening all at once. Oh, look, never mind. We have our other field ready to roll. So we might not be, we're not going to be covering this up after all, are we? So let's just get you parked over here for just a second. With this trailer, I'm not going to unload it. We're not going to drop it off completely. I do need to get that other guy unloaded here in a second. But before we do that, let's grab you, send you back out to this other field. I feel like everything's going on at once. Got so much stuff I got to do right this second. That's all right. Let me double check. Make sure I am. Yeah, we are definitely in the final stage. So hire a worker and grab you. Looks like I'm getting some controller lag because I barely nudged the turn and it just keeps turning. It's kind of weird, but so whatever. All right, let's get you going over here. Let's grab you. Go get that guy unloaded. So yeah, I guess we will fill up this bunker some more. Although I probably will want to flatten it down a little bit. I was kind of being a little less carefree, or a little more carefree, whatever. I was carrying less, is what I was trying to say, towards the end there, because I knew we were going to. I thought we were about to cover it up, and I could move the last bit, this new field, over to the other bunker, but we might as well put it in that bunker. It's going to be all right. All right, this is one of those unique moments where I'm going to cheat and drive over my crop since I don't have crop destruction turned on. Just close your eyes if you don't like it. Never happened. All it does is it saves me a few seconds of having to turn this tractor around. All right, that guy's going. Let's get you backed up here. Grab your plow. All right, I'll get that guy going. Once this gets plowed up, we will plow that middle section to connect these two fields before we start seeding, and then we'll be in a pretty good spot, actually. So you're still doing your thing. You're still good. You are picking up grass, which I guess is what we're going to continue doing for right now. Turn on. Is that all the grass in this pile? It is. Actually, almost full of grass. Oh, you know what? That guy's in the way, isn't he? Sorry, buddy. Did not realize you were done unloading already. All right, next up would be back to you. For now, because I haven't decided where I'm going to do the grass. Well, I guess I could just do it on this field. More of a pile, or to think about that. I like to put the grass when I'm doing the tedding in like a kind of a more compact place because it's a little bit easier for me to pick it back up afterwards. I mean, I could have tedded it out in the field, obviously, but then it spreads it all out and everything. So usually what I do is I just dump it in one big old giant pile and just ted it there, which I guess I can do over here in the corner. Usually I'd put it on a big old piece of concrete, but that's all right. Go with that. I mean, I could ted it and then windrow it and all that fun jazz, but I'd rather not, honestly. I'm sure those other guys are probably already done. Gotta jump over them, get them unloaded as well. Let's do this pass and get this guy turned around here. I have a pretty good amount of grass here though, which is good because we definitely need a lot of hay to make the TMR for the cows. All right, go with that. You're good. You're good. You're doing your thing. You're gonna be fine. You are just going to unload a little bit more. Grab our semi now. Where's our semi? Oh, he's I already passed through him. He's currently got a trailer on his back. All right, let's go, little truck. So they're both empty. I mean, we're both full at the same time, I should say. Both need emptying is what I'm trying to say. I cannot talk today. I apologize. My brain's not working too good, I guess. My brain's going it's about as fast as my computer is right now, apparently. Or like it feels like it's like clogging up and slowing down a little bit. Alrighty, let's go dump you. Go get the other guy ready in a second. Honestly, we'll be able to see both of these sets of fields at the exact same time, it looks like. Which does mean that they will very likely be on the same cadence, which might not be quite ideal. Sometimes when they're on the same cadence, it does make it a little bit hard to keep up with everything. All right, so since we are going to get more crop than I was originally expecting, we're going to back up just a smidge here. Start a little bit sooner in the bunker. As soon as that guy gets done plowing over there, we're going to definitely have to get that seeded going. Although we're basically using all our tractors right now. I mean, I guess I still have the one that's hooked up in the silage stuff, but in a way, he's technically doing something right now as well. And if I wasn't using him for all this, if I had an extra person with me, I would have him smoothing out that bunker right now. We may have to smooth out the bunker anyway before I can put much more of this load in there, to be honest. We are starting to get a little stuck. Actually, not a bad idea. Go get that smoothed down before I start loading more of these trailers in there. Guess that tractor could be doing some plowing right now. I don't have to critically get on the grass, to be fair. So let's grab him real quick. So I'd really like to get that plowing done. Especially since we got a whole nother field about to need to get plowed over here that's getting harvested. Grass isn't going anywhere. I mean, what's the worst that happens when it sits there? It dries out and turns to hay? I mean, it doesn't, but it would be funny if it did. I mean, like, obviously there's nothing bad gonna happen. Whoa, I guess I was off center there. Sure, you'll have trouble with this tree as well here in a moment, but that's all right. We'll just get you started and we'll fix that later. All right, so that's going. You're going. You're almost full, but that's all right. We'll take care of it in a minute. Actually, before I do you, why did you? Oh, you're doing. I don't know why you. The fact that you're doing this middle bit meant you skipped that entire field or that entire section. Sometimes the workers are really weird. They don't make sense sometimes. All right, we'll get this smoothed out. That way it's a little easier for us to bring trailers in here. I mean, obviously in the context of the game, you can literally dump it all in there, then do the packing. But I think in real life, you would have to pack as you go, because otherwise the stuff on the bottom, I mean, I guess the weight of the stuff on top could sort of pack the stuff on the bottom a little bit, because I mean, obviously this stuff weighs quite a bit of, quite a bit of weight. So the stuff on the very, very bottom of this pile in real life would be getting smushed down pretty good. But I still imagine that normally you would want to pack it as you go. But again, in the context of the game, it doesn't really matter that much. All right, we're going to put a cut in there, which is fine. I actually thought about cutting this video short, but we actually ended up filling it the whole time, which is fine. I will see if I can figure out what's going on with my graphics card, although it is suddenly sitting at 70%. So why it was capped out at 99% for a little bit there, I have no idea. But it is sitting at 70%. We're in the silo. Video's running. Shrug actually down to 60%. Man, whatever was happening there for a minute is not a problem anymore for the moment. So hopefully it was just a little bit of a hiccup. Whatever the case is, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.